Heat the soul, the soot-stained cobblestones, the great clock hammered out the rhythm of their lives, a relentless metallic pulse that dictated when to work and when to pray. Alara stood before the furnace in the glassworks, the heat searing the edges of her heavy leather apron. Her own face was hidden behind the translucent blue mask of an apprentice, a rigid shell of sapphire-colored glass that pressed uncomfortably against her cheekbones. The bells chimed for the midday shift change. Alara slipped away. She moved through the shadows of the soot-caked buildings, avoiding the gaze of the silent keepers. The keepers wore masks of polished silver, featureless and hauntingly smooth. They didn't have eyes, yet they saw everything. They were the arbiters of the law, the hunters of those who dared to itch beneath their porcelain or glass. She pulled a charcoal nub from her pocket and turned the paper over. "I will bring it tonight," she wrote, her hand trembling. "Meet me at the base of the great clock. If we are to be monsters in their eyes, let us at least be ourselves." But his words were her sanctuary. "The tears are slowing, Alara," the note read. "I have seen the underside of the masks. They are not just symbols, they are rooted. I found a way to dissolve the adhesive, but it requires the essence of the very glass they are made from. I need a shard of the sapphire glass you work with. Not a scrap but your shallow changing and again." The tears are slowing, Alara, like a puppet pulled by invisible strings. The keeper vibrated. The voice didn't come from a mouth, but from a speaker hidden beneath the silver chin. Julian was waiting in the shadows of the massive brass pendulums, his amber mask catching the moonlight. When he saw Alara, he stepped forward, his hands moving in the quick, graceful gestures of the silent. He gestured toward the heights of the tower, where the wind howled through the open gears. They climbed the internal scaffolding, the grinding of the clock tower drowning out the sound of their footsteps. At the very top, overlooking the sprawling, masked area, bowed dead into the meteor. The entire city's rhythm would stop. The masks, powered by the clock's frequency, would lose their grip.